What's up, everybody? Nick here with... Where did the camera go? What? Oh, there it is. Yo, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the Canon M50. And is it the best camera to use in 2022? Stay tuned to find out. What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today?
We are living the dream out here in the Light Factory. I love this place so much. Do you like working here?
You know,
well, I mean, what is
the Christmas music just... But yeah, man, we're talking about the Canon M50 today, right?
Yes, we are. So yeah, this is honestly the camera that we both started with, you know. I remember meeting him for the first time on that photo shoot, and we were like, wait, what camera you got? M50? Hey, yo, me too. It's just crazy.
I know we bumped M50s.
And then we bought M50s.
But you know, the Canon M50 is one of the reasons why it was a camera that I decided to pick up, and you can tell me what you think as for why you picked it up, but it was so affordable. All the reviews that I watched on YouTube, kind of like this one, and this was early last year, so this was early 2 years ago, I guess, at this point almost.
Yeah, it was like
2020, like at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
I bought
like February, March.
Bought my M50, and right here I have attached the 18 to 150 millimeter lens. I think it's almost a kit lens, and I bought it because it was affordable. At the time, the camera was only like $500 or $600.
Yeah.
And I knew I wanted a decent camera, and when you're not used to cameras, a camera that's $500 or $600 is like.
You're like, yeah, I'll take that deal.
I'll take that deal. So.
And then you get more into it, and you're like, wow. I need $50,000 for the next camera that I want.
$50,000?
So yeah, and then that's kind of the same thought process that I had buying mine. I bought this camera around probably the same time, I would say. I had a Canon T3i that I had for years, I'd say, and that's kind of like what I used to get started in photography and then making YouTube videos when I was like 13 years old. And now getting into like the more professional end of it, I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's start looking into like getting more into cameras. I tell everybody that all I want to do is just make vids for a living, and I think a good way to start with that is with a great camera, and that is the M50. This thing does 1080p, 60 frames a second, might I add, and does 4K video, 24 frames a second as well, 24 and 30 frames a second. Like I said, he picked up this for $500 about. I picked mine up on a deal for $420.
What? What?
That's right.
What?
I don't know if it had to do with the different lens that I got, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? That's a steal. I'm gonna do that. I did it. Bought the camera, and I am forever grateful that I did that because now it paved the way for what we're doing. It paved our way for what we're doing now. So, you know, that's the video side of it. Now with photography, it's got a decent amount.
Yeah, I mean, dude, so with the Canon M50, I started out my business. I was really just mainly focusing on photography. And some of the best images I've gotten so far in my photography career have come from this. I mean, you know, check out my website as well, YOHANCE.com, after you watch this video. And stuff like that. And you'll see some of the photos, most of the photos on my website, they're from the Canon M50. I mean, the theme here really is that you don't need a whole lot of money to create great images. You know, it really comes from, you know, here. From the brain hole, and also the light. If you're really a creative, you can make anything work. Like if you gave this camera to like Sam Coulter, he'd be like, I got you, you know? So it's all about you. It's more or less about you getting better at your skill, you know? Like if you don't, and even, this is cheaper than buying a phone now. Yeah, that's true. So my phone actually cost $2,000 million. And
mine was $100 million.
Yeah, man. So that's a little like malfunction here.
You know, so this camera, $500. I shot a few $1,000 wedding on this camera. Just to give an example, you know, enough of us talking about it. Here are some images that YOHANCE has taken that are like some of his favorites that he took with the M50. And I think, you know, as the video guy, I gotta cut to a cinematic sequence using the M50. So, without further ado, here's some actual test footage. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching that video. Hope you got something out of this. Hopefully maybe it made you consider buying an M50. Maybe it helped you like steer you in the direction of what camera you want to, you know, buy for your next upgrade. But you know, this honestly, I think it doesn't get much better than this camera. YOHANCE, you got any final words?
Always look both ways before you walk and cross the street. Call your mother and take your vitamins.
Bang bang.